Pure perfect silence. Pure perfect silence is broken by an incessant and indifferent screeching, grasping onto my being and pulling me back into the material world. My eyes snap open, flicking tiredly towards the source of the deafening noise. The world is a blur to me, my vision clouded by the crust on the edge of my tired eyes and the tears that run down my cheeks, not brought by sadness but by the sudden change in scenery. I blink away the morning dew and start to sit up, placing a shaking arm beneath my body before I feel something watching me. I stop. The noise starts filling my mind, bouncing about and shaking my thoughts until it is still there. Whatever it was, it had returned. But I wasn't going to let it bully me again. The oppressive aura it output was nauseating, a cacophony of the most horrific emotions known to mankind. It approached, menacing steps silently treading across the cold floor. Heavy hands, lifeless hands, grasp my shoulders and gently push me down. But I resist, clarity beginning to return to my clouded head. I feel confident in my actions and begin to force myself up, causing the entity to scowl, rearing its head as it forces me with immense strength. My muscles, tired from their rest, start to buckle under the constant pressure, my powerless form slowly collapsing to the sheets below. No, I need to defeat it. No, I need to sit up. No, I need to defeat it. I release a primal groan from deep within my chest and push back on the entity, causing it to stumble slightly before a burst of anti-energy causes my mind to fog and I almost lose focus. Almost. By the time its hands push me down, I have stretched out my arm, reaching towards the sound of the noise. The entity notices and tries to grab my arm, pulling it back in a desperate move to ensure its existence. I, however, anticipate this and sit up almost completely, throwing the entity to the floor as I grab the noise and quiet it, the silence so thick it suffocates the entity, killing it and leaving its body to rot on the ground. I shake my head, the fogginess lifting, and thought returning. Things to do, people to meet, expectations to fulfill, all of it came flooding in as a second entity steps into the room. A dastardly aura discharging from its form. I'm caught off guard as it reaches out a hand and grips my chest, tightening its grip as the breath is pulled from me, crafty laughter filling my mind in a rush. I struggle against the grip, grasping for air in between attempts to stand and move my arms, but it seems as if it's no use. The grip is so strong, my mind so jumbled, full of things, worries, pains, no. That urge, the delicate yet firm desire, no. It swells within me, and I push my arms outward against the grip. No! I give one final heave and shatter the entity's hand around my chest and choke on the influx of air in my lungs. The entity wails and tries again to grab onto me, but I comprehend its strategy and stand up, bracing for the attack. But the attack never comes. The entity remains, hand outstretched as its aura clouds my mind with heavy thoughts. It seems to ponder my actions, thinking over its next move, before it retracts its palm and steps aside to let me pass. That heaviness remains, but the attacks have ceased, so I gingerly step out into the hallway and into the shower. The entity remains while I bathe, its ponderous aura slowing my movements. It watches while I prepare, making no move to engage. It just seems to observe, following me wherever I go. Even as I step outside into the cold to trudge to my first meeting. On the way, I feel another entity following me as I begin to feel self-conscious about their gaze. What was it that made them so curious towards me? Why me specifically? What had I done to them to deserve this? Another joins the fray, and I begin to feel nervous. Why so many? Are they going to hurt me? Oh man, are they going to hurt me? I just know it. They are going to hurt me. How can I avoid it? Another joins in, and my mind is filled with anger at its appearance. Why the hell is there another one? Who are these things? I swear, if it wasn't for today, I would rip each of these apart and paint the side tracks with their entrails. Emotions fill my body as I enter through the double doors, forcing my way inside. The entourage follows, opening no doors and obeying no social laws, stepping all over the newly planted flowers. I trudge towards my seat, angry at the sour start to what was supposed to be a successful and productive day. I plop down, defeated, wondering why I even bothered coming in today. Maybe it's just not my day. Maybe Hi there! A voice pierces my thoughts, and I glance up to see a familiar face waving at me as they pass by, a smile preceding the cheerful moment. One by one, the creatures hiss and step back, my mind clearing somewhat from the blizzard of emotions. Soon they return, but the memory of the kind face sticks with me and brings forth a forced smile. Fake, yes, but a smile nonetheless. Today very well could be a good day.